Yeah, hi guys, what's up? This is Achilles, aka Ash. We bringing you guys a war recap with our recent war with Ozjack. Okay, this war is kind of special for us because this war brought us to our current level 14. Okay, we are now officially a level 14 clan. As you can see that yes, because of the victory that we won. And yeah, shout out to this clan as Ozjacks. We get a victory of 86 by 78 stars and by 95 percentage towards theirs at 90%. Um, okay, for this war, I would say we are evenly matched. Okay, except that we have one Town Hall 10 advantage against them. And as you can see that out of all the Town Hall Knights, only one Town Hall Knight is still left standing, which is by Hawk. Okay, I'm not saying that his base is OP, but somehow or other their Town Hall Knights were not able to clear the Town Hall Knights on our side. And yeah, there's a base by Cedric that they did not attempted. And they also suffer a few deep fails by their side. I think they had three deep fails out of six. And for our side, we also have the same thing, but two of our attacks from our 11, we try to do a 11v11 triple, which was unfortunately was a success. Nonetheless, we managed to get a 2 star by yours truly Rough, and we also had another one more by Spencer, and as well as for myself, which is kind of a good morale booster going towards our next CWL war with one Hive and Victor. And for this war, we also have a few 410v10 triples, okay, which is kind of a good achievement for us, and hopefully this momentum will bring us up towards our next CWL war. Okay, for the start, we will start off with our first 10v11 2 star by Raf on this base. Basically, what he's gonna do is he's gonna do a stone gobo, okay, with a bit of lure on the CC since the CC is a hound. Okay, Leo was being successful, being brought up by a BBD, a poison, which I bought shortly. Okay, then we start a gobo on the 9 o'clock side, rage with bowlers. The war break on the 6 o'clock, same thing with rage and golem with bowlers rage. Then with jump, rage and freeze on the inferno. Earthquake on the town hall and EA to soften up. By then, a 1 star on the town hall was secured. Queen is still alive, still has her ability intact until she has the power ability as soon as she health is low. And the BBD on the other side to clear for more percentage at least. Nice job by Raf. Great job, buddy. Next up, alright. Next 10v11 10v11 2 star was by Spencer. This base was being attempted 3 times, and one of them actually it was 2 times. Okay, one was for myself, which I almost got the 2 star, but it was just 49% 1 star actually for my side. But let's look at how Spencer did and how it was being done. Wall breaking, sending a suicide hero at 12 o'clock. King tanking for the queen. to take out one of the air defense. King did a great job to clear that Spartian funnel. 2 lightning and earthquake on the air defense to take it out. Minion on the 9 o'clock to take out the builder hut. Sending surgical dragons on the 3 to 4 o'clock side to create a funnel for the rest of the dragons and plus the CC to join in. Comes from the 2 o'clock side. Rage. Rage almost all the troops, all the dragons and the balloons. Balloons helping out to clear defenses in the process. Another rage for both dragons on both sides. But then the town hall is down, and still there was a 48%. It was a very close one. Fortunately, the dragons managed to get the last defense on the wizard tower. It's a good job by Spencer for that cleanup. Next up will be yours truly. Okay, this base fortunately was being shown by one of the YouTubers. We managed to copy the raid, but it did not go as what we planned for. What was planned, but somehow or other I managed to make an amendments towards this raid. Okay, let's take a look at it. Sending a baby drag on the top, clear some funnel. Sending a golem at 1 o'clock with a bolus to tank for it. Sending the king, war break, queen. The target is for the queen to take out the air defense near the barbarian king altar, but unfortunately the troops went through straight to clear that portion. But the fortunate part was that queen took out the air defense that is near to the enemy queen, but she did not manage to take out the enemy queen at the same time, and it was still not that bad, but the health on the enemy queen was kind of low. I have to put the ability on her. You can see that she was starting to shoot at enemy queen, but she wasn't able to get the last shot. Okay, this was when I decided to send a Lalo on the 11 o'clock side. There's a Lalo there. So a few loons to drop on the archer towers to help to clear some funnel, and send a few minions to take out the trash. Yeah, at the same time I help to take out the air defense, by which from here I start to send my dragons somewhere at about 2 o'clock. Rage was kind of a bit off. Same goes for the heal, but I managed to counter it. And I have to agree that my rage was kind of overlapping one another, so that can be improved. The good thing is the expos are all set to ground, so it gives an opportunity for the dragons to wreak havoc on the base. It gives the base no chance for an easy 2-star. Okay, as you can see that dragons have a good time taking out the trash and buildings, and yeah, and it was kind of a good percentage for us at the same time. Okay, we have a minion down there that is targeting on the elixir storage, but unfortunately the eagle has locked on it. It was unable to clear it in time. That brings us to 56%. Okay, next up we're gonna go through our next 10 V10 triples. Let's see. We'll start it out with Nate on base 8. Starting off with a drag loon with a clone, which is kind of popular right now. It's a current meta. Bowlers trying to bowler skip onto the air defense, which is kind of a good call, I would say. Was very smart of it to use it. One air defense down. King on the 12 o'clock, for queen targeting the town hall, at the same time targeting one of the air defense as well. Sending the dragon to clear Stefano. Starting from top left hand side, starting from 10 to 11 o'clock. Rage. Sending a Lalo from the bottom 6 o'clock. Clear the air defenses. By the time there are more than enough dragons to clear all the trash and the buildings, and as well as the defenses that is available, giving it no chance for a triple. Nice job, Nate. So next up, we're gonna start with another one with by Goff. One of triples that he did for this war. Also the same thing. Same army com. By this time he managed to get 2 air defenses with just a polar bounce. It's kind of a pretty smart move to do so. And using the earthquake to take out the buildings, which is also another smart move to do that. It gives a chance for the queen to take out the 3rd air defense, which is at the 8:30 at about 8:30. Yeah, the bowlers on the 3 and 5 o'clock clearing some buildings. Dragons coming on from the same 10 to the 11 o'clock, getting a rage. Clone on the 3 o'clock compartment, with loons helping out to clear any available defenses, helping the dragons to clear their base faster. Those loons will act as a decoy, and that ground balls wasn't even helping, so it was a easy target for air attacks to be accomplished on this base, on this type of base. Nice job by Goff. I'm gonna speed up. Next up will be another 10v10 triple by Ralph. This time around he's gonna do a Shattered Bowler with Hawks. Doing a bowler bounce at 7 o'clock. A wizard to clear the funnel on the 4 o'clock. Sending 2 golems, one at 7 and one at 5. creating a big funnel for the heroes as well as the bowlers to come and wreck the base. It is a classic example of how 10v10 triple can be done by using Hawks. Poison on the CC, the jump at the king and queen of compartment, taking out one of the Inferno tower as well as enemy queen in the process, sending the Hawks and the CC Hawks at the 3 o'clock. A big chunk of them is coming from the far side. And sending another portion of Hawks on the 2 o'clock side. A heal to heal them up. Waiting for a freeze onto the Inferno as well as the Wizard Tower. And then there'll be another heal just in time to heal them up. By the time they push towards the air defense and the cannon, which doesn't give much of an issue for the Hawks to clear it out. Very nicely done by Ruff for that time return triple. But then there's a lot of Hawks to do the cleanups. Nice job, Ruff. And next up will be our last 10v10 triple by Goff. Doing the same drag loon strategy being popularized by Dark Looters in the recent Season 2 CWL War with War and Glory. Same thing, he's going to do a bowler skip on one of the air defense. Unfortunately, was not able to get the skip done on the far side at 3 o'clock. But nonetheless, it doesn't really much matter because you're going to send a Lalo just to clear that air defense that is over there. So now sending the king to funnel at the 9 o'clock as well as queen at the 12 o'clock to clear off the buildings that is to funnel the drags to get through the base. Here comes the drags, queen ability pop up, rage. Fortunately, CC Hound was activated by the queen. Here comes the loons and the hound coming from the 2 o'clock. A clone spell on the loons. Rage. Loons are kept up to clear off the defenses while the dragons wreak havoc on the base. By then, all the defenses are down. Still a good amount of dragons are up. Queen was alive through the raid. Nicely done by Goff. Okay, let's look up for our 9v9 done by Hawk, doing a Stone Witch. Starting out from the 9 o'clock, followed by the 12 o'clock to funnel through, sending a golem to tank. A jump. Second jump will be at the base center, connecting the enemy queen. There's a Tesla farm right somewhere at the 3 o'clock compartment. But it was taken down by the queen without any problems. Nice leader by Hawk. Next up will be by Tom. You know who is Tom is? So doing a queen walk, go ho, shattered queen walk, shattered go ho. Starting the queen out for the walk on the top. Poison on the enemy queen. Sending a golem. Sending the hawks. And then sending all the cleanups. Nice job by Tom. And yeah, last but not least, we gonna start with our dips 11v10 by Sean. Doing the same drag loon, but this time with a Grand Warden. Setting to air. And the future to funnel. Queen to funnel to clear trash to clear the air defense on the bottom at 6 o'clock. Dragons coming up with the air warden. Clone on the loons. Lalo on the 9 o'clock. Haste. Nice job by Sean. Okay guys, I think that's about all for this war recap. Well, if you looked at the log itself, we have done all our 60 attacks. All attacks has been used. You have 26 3 stars and 4 2 stars. And as for the rest, we hope that this victory will push out ourselves to do better in our CWL war. And hope you guys enjoy this recap, and I'll catch you guys on another time. So peace out.